Hello everyone, welcome to Cyber Sutra, the voice of cybersecurity leaders, a podcast hosted by cybersecurity domain of the Department of Computer Science, Kristu Jayanti University. I'm Sai Rupesh and I'm excited to be your host for today's episode. Today, we are joined by Ms. Lekshmi Nair, the Global Capability Head and the founder and president of WiCyS India. She is a distinguished leader in the field of cybersecurity and a strong advocate for empowering women in cybersecurity. Thank you so much for joining us today, ma'am. Cyber Sutra is delighted to have you today.
Thank you so much.
To ma'am, begin with, could you please tell us a little about yourself and your journey into cybersecurity?
Yeah, so I think it's a very ordinary journey for me. Nothing very great to talk about. So I grew up in a village in Kerala, and that's where I did my education. And when I did my engineering, I was pretty sure that I didn't want to do a traditional programming kind of job. And when I started, and I started as developer, and then when I started doing that job, then I realized that I had this ability to analyze a code and find out where specifically the issues could be, and there could be potential improvement areas should be. There could be potential deviations from what it was designed to be. So all that made me think maybe I'm good to look at testing and quality as an opportunity for me. And I was at that right place at the right time. I got an opportunity to do the security testing for applications. Back then it was more of doing, how to do a password policy testing and then do whether the authentication is working the way it was designed. So that's how I started with. So and then that was my first entrance, or rather the first security work that I did. You may find it very silly at the moment because these are very manual testing back then. And then that gave me the opportunity to get into security. But what made a significant difference was a regulation that came in back then. It was SOX 404. So SOX 404 was a regulation that was established in the US for all the companies registered in New York Stock Exchange, and all companies had to comply with that. So I was with IBM back then, so I got this opportunity to drive compliance projects for the enterprise-wide applications. That was around, if I remember correctly, it was around 500 plus applications. So I was, because of my background, I was chosen to do the compliance for all of this application. And that gave me an opportunity, not just the application security, to look at the larger lens of compliance, governance, risk, and the basics of security. So that is how I started, and here I am today, and fortunate enough to have gone through multiple phases of security, being purely manual, to right now looking at things which I saw yesterday, where there was an AI agent who attacked an agent in McKinsey, internal McKinsey agent, and exposed millions of information to the public. So yeah, fortunate enough to start from where I was, and then here looking at security is no longer hands-on. It is all about. It is also about seeing what people and identities without hands can do.
It's truly inspiring, ma'am. From a small town girl to global capability head, your journey is very inspiring. Yeah. So moving forward, ma'am, as you know, our chapter has been recognized as the internationally best student chapter of the year. So as the president of WiCyS India, how do you feel about it?
First of all, congratulations to you
so
and the entire Kristu Jayanti WiCyS India chapter, and the faculty, everyone, for this amazing achievement. And I'm incredibly proud of what you people have done. So if I look at this achievement, right? Achievements are good reminders for you to do more, and it's a great visibility, and that also gives you more responsibility to continue the momentum, because getting here is easy. be here, and moving ahead from here is going to be the journey that you would need to get in. But I'm glad that you have the right partnership, the right leadership, right guidance in place. So I'm sure you will be doing much more in the next coming months and years.
I'm so glad that you are very happy with it. And without you, without your mentorship and guidance, we couldn't have done it alone.
Thank you so much.
So yes, ma'am. Ma'am, recently we are seeing a lot of data breaches happening right now. Many like related to many companies, and many of the people are getting affected by it. So what could be that one advice or advices you would like to give it to the audience so they can be protected from it, or be aware and protected from the data breaches?
Well, I will. I think the basics remains the same, right? Trust but verify.
Yes,
right.
but
So anything, and unfortunately, being in security makes you doubt everything, which is, to me, that's the era that we are today in. Even to a phone call that you receive on your phone, talking about simply asking about your LinkedIn profile, right? And or it could be something just about talking about something that they are giving you a job offer. So these are very simple things that you may end up sharing a lot of your personal information, and that might and without even you knowing, those will be compromised. And that's a personal front. But when I look at enterprises, right, and maybe just like my company, Kristu Jayanti, is a large
yes,
organization. You have millions of data that rise here, right, about the students, the faculty, and the initiatives that you are doing, and beyond that, there could be financials, all of that, right? So when it comes to enterprises, one is the individual responsibility, and I think when I say awareness, training, all of these are age. I think they still continue, they're still relevant. But when it comes to what makes you, what makes organizations secure, is the continuous monitoring and continuous testing.
Yes.
So you need to detect and you need to prevent as well. So you need to have the right controls on detection, protection, and monitoring on all the levels, including the human levels. You may find it a bit weird to see, okay, my emails are monitored, the data that I sent is monitored. Well, fine, but you never know whether your email is compromised until something happens, right? So to me, basic security controls for all of these organizations to continuously monitor is equally important.
Yes, ma'am, surely. So moving forward, the last question. Ma'am, women are underrepresented in tech despite progress, and globally also in cybersecurity we have only 20 to 25% of women. So how can we encourage more women to get into the field of cybersecurity and they can thrive in this field?
It's an interesting question. I've been asked about this multiple times, but today I wanted to give a little different answer to this, right? So if I see myself, my experience in seeing girls coming to this field from maybe 10 years back to today, I'm glad to say that there are a lot of girls coming into this field. But what we lack today is the right ecosystem to nurture them and help them to progress to multiple levels, because women, as we all know, they go through multiple life stages, right? And then also there are still a lot of unspoken bias in the system that that prevents people from moving ahead. So to me, the biggest change that we need to do is that everyone should take this as a mission, and we should work on this unspoken bias and the social setting in this society to make sure that it is not just workplaces who should encourage women to take up jobs. We need to have a very strong system at your homes and at the society that will support women to take what they are willing to take and they need to take, and then still be able to do things back home, right? So I think the support system, the right societal mindset change will make a lot of women advance in this space. To me, that is the need of the hour.
Truly, ma'am, I agree with you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us your time here. It was an honor speaking with you, and this conversation was very insightful, and you are inspiration to many women, especially the young women, young girls who want to aspire their career in cybersecurity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sanya, for having me here, and thank you, Kristu Jayanti College, for having me here. I'm really glad that I'm able to be part of this journey of all of yours, and at least do my bit to support you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for watching. Stay curious, stay secure. See you next time.